Well, let's first kind of talk about setting the scene of where we are right now. It's fair to say, I think, that really both parties are kind of celebrating. You've got celebration, at least from Democrats in the House, because while there was no blue wave, it was enough for them to regain control. So we've already seen Nancy Pelosi, key Democrats kind of coming out and declaring victory, really saying, look, they're ready to take control of the House back. But again, it was not a blue wave. It was enough to put them in the power, but the lack of a blue wave, that's why we are seeing the White House celebrating tonight and declaring victory on their side. You know, it's been widely predicted that the House would flip over to Democrat control, but what we did not see was really the big kind of wave that could have been. And so that's why the White House, President Trump, is declaring victory on this. And perhaps more importantly, the fact that they were able on the Senate side to, one, regain control from Republicans, but also topple 3 Democrats in red states. We saw 3 of them fall in Missouri, North Dakota, and Indiana. And those are places where President Trump really put a lot of his reputation, put a lot of his time, his campaign time, certainly. Now, we also heard from one Senate Democrat who kind of barely held on in his area, Joe Manchin. He was a red state Democrat as well. Here's a little bit about what he had to say about President Trump.
I never expected this race to be the national race it turned out to be. I never expected President Trump to come to the state as much as he did, sending Vice President Pence, sending his family time after time after time. And you stood tall. What you said, what West Virginia said loud and clear tonight, Mr. President, we want our senator, not your senator.
And really just that soundbite in itself, guys, is really just kind of showing you how much of a referendum this election was on President Trump. This is why this is such an unusual midterm. Aside from the fact that you've seen a higher number of voter turnout, this is the most expensive midterm election, you know, since records have been kept. And the fact that President Trump has really injected himself right in the middle of these races. So again, this is a referendum on President Trump. He's already tweeted out tonight, tremendous success. So it certainly would be very interesting to kind of see going forward what this means now that we have a Congress that's essentially going to be divided.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.